What is going on, you guys? And welcome back to Tay Talks and Tarot. I'm here just checking out the vibe for the energy this week, guys. As you know, I always sage and clear my space, invite in all my highest love and light guides, angels, and divine ancestors to communicate with me and through me to channel a message for the collective. So let's get it popping, guys. Let's figure out what is going on that the collective most needs to hear this week. What is the collective most need to hear this week for the week's vibe? What does the collective need to hear for this week? What is this week's vibe? All right, we got first thing coming out, the high priestess in reverse, and then right beside it, justice. Wow, we got some heavy hitters coming out already for the week's vibe. Any more messages for this week's vibe for the collective? Any more messages for this week's vibe for the collective? I mean, all I need to see is justice. Any more messages for this week's vibe? Oh, that is way too many cards. I'm going to ask to reshuffle. Highest level light guides, angels, and divine ancestors. I'm going to split up the deck. Any more messages for the collective that the collective needs to hear this week? What is the vibe for the week? What is the vibe? Oh, that just threw. Threw one more time because that just came right out of my hand. Any more messages for the collective? What does the collective need to hear? Thank you, my highest love and light guides, angels, and divine ancestors. I'm working with a beautiful goddess right now, so I'm thanking her for her presence as well. Goddess Oshun, thank you and welcome in. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for divine protection. Send me clarity and insight. Is this it for the week? All right, that one fight to come on out. And we got upright. We got the Five of Pentacles coming out. I feel like I know what this reading intuitively. All right, is about. Okay. Any more messages? Because I feel like I'm wrapping up. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm wrapping up. Any more messages for the week? Yep, that's a wrap, guys. 3 cards. We got a 5 here, a 2, and an 11. Okay, there is change here on the board. There are portals being open. There is divine justice at play here. We have intuition twice on the board because that 11, that master number 11, is an intuitive energy here. And then we have the high priestess, which is also a natural intuitive. Okay. She is in reverse here. I'm getting that energy may be in reverse just because that was the second card. No, that was the first card that came out. So I'm feeling like because of the energy last week with that moon card that came out, um that those illusions are being exposed, and that's still, this is what I'm getting intuitively, and it's still in the process of being exposed layer by layer. Okay. So I feel like that's why it is in the reverse, and so I'm going to read it like that. Secrets. Okay. And that's exactly what the message was last week. The secrets are being uh revealed. Okay. Hidden agendas. Okay. Disconnected from intuition, withdrawal, silence, selfish, shallowness, ignorance, and misunderstanding is what's on the card here. Secrets and harm. Okay. So off the bat, I'm getting that same message, guys, from last week. That trickery, that narcissistic energy is going to be exposed. It's still seek layer by layer, step by step, because justice was the second card that came out, guys. I'm intuitively getting that fairness and justice is at play here. This is about to turn. This high priestess, whoever you are, whether you're masculine or feminine, you may be a little detached from your intuition at this time. And as a collective, we may be a little detached from our intuition because the matrix is at play. However, that wheel is turning. So there will be some things coming out, be it personal, be it professional, okay, in your personal lives, your family dynamics, or on your jobs. There are going to be there are going to be secrets exposed. There's going to be clear messages coming out for the collective because justice is here, guys. Justice is in the upright. Oh, I'm sorry, my camera is shaking. Justice is in the upright, so there is fairness at play, balance, equality. Okay, karma's here. Okay, truth is coming out into the light. There will be clarity. Okay, there will be no more secrets. It's going to be exposed. Same as last week. That was the reading here. We also got the Five of Pentacles. There's change coming here. Now, it says financial loss and a lack mindset. However, I'm intuitively picking up because these things are coming into play. You're coming out of this energy because these secrets will be exposed. There's justice here. Okay. There's balance coming into play. So, whoever is sitting and a financial setback at this time, maybe a little bit of financial insecurity, maybe it's just mental. Okay, maybe financial losses and worry about financial. That's going to be strengthening soon. Okay, I say be optimistic in this energy, be hopeful. It can be a temporary setback because there's justice here. Okay, justice is here, and that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm going with. All right, so now I'm being pulled to pull clarity cards, okay, for the message because that's kind of what I'm getting intuitively, and I like to read intuitively. Okay, that is what I prefer to do. Okay, um, let's see. I'm gonna break up the deck. I'm gonna get some clarity messages here for the. Give me a clarity message for the Five of Pentacles for the collective. What does the uh, collective need to hear for that Five of Pentacles energy? Okay, the feelings of lack, loss, and insecurities. What does the collective need to hear at this time with this Five of Pentacles energy in the upright position? What needs to be? There we go. Adapt to transformation. Okay, adapting to transformation. That is change. I said five right here. I said that initially that there's change coming because five means change. Okay. Embrace change is the confirming message here to embrace that change. Okay. Embrace the change with open arms, for it is the catalyst for your evolution and growth. Wow. Embrace. So right off the bat, I'm getting that there may be some temporary financial loss and setback here, but that is a just like what the card says, it's a catalyst. So it is temporary and it's coming in to create a beautiful balance of justice here, is what I'm getting. So, whoever is struggling financially or may be in the weeks and months to come, don't stress and worry about it because I'm getting that it's just going to be a temporary setback in order to change the dynamic. Okay. As above, so below, as within, so without. So what it's saying is the change has to happen. It has to be an equal balance of the opposite. Okay, if that makes sense. So what's happening here is it may bring in a temporary change in finances. However, embrace it because whatever that change is, it is a window, an opportunity, a doorway to a better financial situation here. It may be a job that you're going to have to take that's not paying as much as you would like it to pay, or maybe you're going from full time to part time because you have to. Maybe you prefer to, or you have to because of whatever that personal situation is. But what I'm getting is it's temporary because again, justice is here. So there is going to be a quick return. Okay, that's going to be a quick return. And also because I'm getting here secrets, it could be energy that is coming against you where you are now, whether it's personal or professional, whatever is affecting your finances what I'm getting intuitively is by this sneaky energy here and the secrets, there's secrets and harm being done here, maybe it is affecting your finances. However, the divine is in control, justice is here, karma is here. Or maybe in the past that this has been your situation. You've already been struggling financially, okay? And you haven't realized it because you haven't been tapped into your intuition. You've been disconnected from that. So you don't realize that you're sitting in an energy that is shaping and molding you for a better future, if that makes sense. So it says embrace that energy, be optimistic. Maybe some of you are having a hard time with this. Okay. Embrace that energy, be optimistic because justice is coming. Okay. Justice is coming. That's what I'm getting here. Do I need a clarifying message? I want to get a clarifying message for the high priestess in reverse at this time, guys. I really feel like the wheel is turning, and so this is a very temporary situation. Or if you've been sitting in this energy, it's about to turn for you soon. Okay. So we got no, oh my God. We cannot make it up. You cannot make it up. Clarify the high priestess in reverse. Somebody, okay, she is not tapped in right now because they're secrets. However, what does it say? No illusions. No illusions. Okay. So, what that tells me off the bat is secrets are being revealed. You are coming out of that disconnect from your intuition. Those secrets, that hidden agenda is being exposed. Okay. So, you will not be in an illusion energy anymore. You will not. It's being exposed. The blindfold is coming off because, again, justice is here. We don't need a clarifying card for justice. Justice is what it is, karma. Okay. Reaping what you've sown. Okay. That is that energy of just do. Okay. There's Libra here, there's air. Karma is in the air, is what I'm getting. Okay. The divine has stepped in. Libra is the equal. Okay. The balance. Okay, that there's Libras watching. Okay, your energy is a balanced dynamic. You're bringing in the balance right now. That is what I'm getting. You're bringing in the balance. Okay, and if you have a question, the answer is yes here with the justice. A spiritual number 11 can reduce to a 2, which is about balancing the polarities in a given situation. That's what it says here. You can't make it up. You can't make it up, guys. Okay? There is divinity all over this reading. What happened to you or what is happening to you right now is for the highest good. There's change and transformation happening here. What has happened to you is changing. There's change here. There will be no more illusions. You're waking up to who you are in your higher self. Okay. You're waking up to your power here, and justice will be served. Okay. That is the message. That is the message. Okay. That is what I'm getting for this week's vibe. And it aligns with last week, guys, because it was all about illusions with that moon card coming in. You can go back and watch it. You can't make it up. The same energy has been the last couple of weeks coming out of that narcissistic, low vibrational energy and getting justice. Okay. For those of you who have done that soul's work, you are reaping in this season. It is harvest time. We've been saying that for the last few weeks, guys. So I love that the divine has stepped in, angels, guides, for the confirming messages over and over again. You cannot make it up. Go and watch the readings last week. There will be no more illusion. Okay. There will be no more illusion. So I thank the highest love and light guides, divine ancestors for that message, and the archangels and gods and goddesses that are here. Okay. Thank you, because that is an awesome message, guys. That is the message for the week. Let's get excited. Let's stay optimistic and hopeful because the energy is intense. Okay. But justice is here. All right. So y'all have a great week. And I'll see you next week on Tay Talks and Tarot. Don't forget to spread some love, guys. Peace.